All right, hey, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Today is Unit 8, Day 4. Okay, so today we are still multiplying polynomials, so that's the objective. I can, multiply polynomials. Okay, so it's just more of multiplying polynomials. These ones are going to be a little bit more complicated than the ones we saw in class today. So we're going to have two methods, okay? Method 1. So this goes under what you need to know. Method 1. Okay, using a table, which we all saw in class today, or on the video over the weekend. So using a table, first thing, your table needs to fit your polynomials. All right, so your table needs to fit your polynomials. After that, you combine like terms. Combine like terms. Sorry about that, terms. All right, so there's the two things. So we're just going to take a look at this in class, and I know some of you have told me that you've done this before, but let's look at a couple examples. So, messy. X minus 4 times 3x plus 2. All right, so I'm going to make my box. Hey, my box is going to be 2 because there's 2 parts here, 2 terms, by 2 terms here. So I'm going to make my box. This side, I'm going to have x and minus 4. And on this side, I'm going to have 3x and 2. So with this, you have to multiply all of the parts. So x times 3x is 3x squared. Okay, x times 2 is 2x. 3x times negative 4 is negative 12x. And negative 4 times 2 is negative 8. Okay, so when we get done, hey, notice like terms right here and right here. Those are like terms, so I'm going to add them together for my final answer. So in my final answer, I've got 3x squared. Okay, negative 12 plus 2 is minus 10x. And our last thing is that minus 8 all by itself. Okay, so that's using the box. Well, let's look at a problem that's slightly more complicated. Okay, so let's look at one that is, let's see here, x plus 2 times x squared minus 2x plus 1. Okay, so hopefully you're saying to yourself, oh, okay, I see there's 2 terms here and 1, 2, 3 terms there. So this box is going to look like 2 by 3. Okay, I'm making mine exceptionally large. You don't have to. But I've got x and 2 on this side because I broke that apart. And over here I've got x squared. That's my first term. I've got negative 2x, second term. And I've got 1. All right, so we're going to multiply all of those parts. We're going to fill up each of these boxes. Let's switch to purple. Love purple. All right, x times x squared is x to the third. Okay, I'm going to just go across. You can do it in any order. X times negative 2x is negative 2x squared. And x times 1 is x. Okay, next up, 2 times x squared is 2x squared. 2 times negative 2x is minus 4x. And 2 times 1 is 2. So again, with this, we've got to find like terms. So let's see here. Oh, these x squareds, those are like terms. Okay, and then, 4x and x, those are like terms. So when I give you my final answer, I'm going to combine those like terms and get, okay, an x cubed. There's nothing else to add to that. Well, wait a second. 2x squared minus 2x squared, those cancel out. Those just go bye-bye. Okay? Minus 4x plus x is minus 3x. And last but not least, I've got that 2. So I add 2. Alrighty. We're going to look at another method for doing this. And you might have heard of this. If you need to keep writing, go ahead, pause the video. I'm going to look at a second method. Okay, this method is called FOIL. FOIL. Okay, I'm writing it like this so that you understand these stand for something. Okay, this is first. This is outside. Inside. And last. Okay, so this is the order in which we're multiplying things. This really works well for 2x2 problems. Okay, it's not a great strategy for anything not 2x2. Okay, so 2x plus 3 times 4x plus 1. Okay, so we're going to do first, outside, inside, last. Okay, so I kind of draw arrows for this. The firsts multiplied together. 2x times 4x. 8x squared. Okay, outside. Oh, outside problems are these. Okay, they're on the outsides of our 4 sets of terms. So 2x times 1 is plus 2x. Okay, insides. Okay, there's the insides. 3 times 4x is plus 12x. And last, the 2 last terms are these two. So we've got plus 3. Okay, so same process. We multiply it out, and then we combine like terms. Oh, okay, so I'm checking it out, and these two things right here are like terms. So I'm going to add them together and rewrite the answer. So I've got 8x squared, 2x plus 12x is plus 14x, and last I've got plus 3. Bam! So cool. Love it. Okay. Next up, let's look at another problem where we just do first, outside, inside, last. Okay, so x minus 3 times 5x, oops, that's next, minus 7. Okay, so same process. First, okay, well, the first ones are right here. First times first, 5. X times x is 5x squared. Outside, okay, x times negative 7 is negative 7x. Inside, okay, notice negative 3 times 5x is negative 15x. And last, negative 3 times negative 7 is plus 21. Any like terms? Uh-huh. So, rewrite final answer 5x squared minus 22x plus 21. Okay, so these are the two methods. I'm going to give you 3 problems to try out, and you can pick your method. There might be some where FOIL is not the best solution. You don't have to write this down, but you can use table or FOIL, okay? Okay, so you pick. Here are your 3 problems to give a try to. I'm going to check them tomorrow. 8 plus 3 times 2a plus 1, 4a plus 3. Oh, I must like plus 3s. Times a minus 2 And last, 3y squared minus y plus 5 times 2y minus 3. So there might be a couple of these where FOIL works best, or the table works best. So really think about your strategy and what might work for you. Write down any questions you have, bring them to class tomorrow, and we'll go over them, and we'll go over these 3 problems as well. Have a super night. See you tomorrow.